Chapter 25, New Beginnings. The first light of dawn filtered through the frosted windows of Holly and Jack's cozy cottage, casting a warm glow on their faces as they stirred awake. The gentle hum of Mary Hollow's morning melodies drifting in from outside, a comforting symphony of cheer that had become the soundtrack to their lives. The town buzzed with an excitement that seemed to seep into the very walls of their home, a palpable energy that promised a future filled with endless possibilities and magical adventures. Their hearts swelled with anticipation, knowing that this day marked the beginning of a new chapter in their lives and the life of their beloved town. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee, a new tradition they had adopted from one of the many cultures they had encountered, wafted up from the kitchen, beckoning them to start their day. As they made their way downstairs, the aroma of pine and peppermint filling their senses, a gleaming envelope caught their eye, resting prominently on the mantelpiece. The wax seal bore the intricate insignia of a newly formed magical council, a design that combined symbols of various holidays and cultures, inviting them to join its esteemed ranks. Holly's eyes widened with a mix of surprise and pride as she carefully broke the seal, the parchment crackling softly in her hands. She scanned the elegant script within, her voice filled with awe and determination as she read aloud, "Jack, they want us to help shape the future of not just Mary Hollow, but all the magical towns. This is a chance to truly make a difference, to ensure that the magic and wonder of these places continue to thrive and evolve." Jack's ice blue eyes sparkled with resolve as he took the letter from her hands, skimming the contents. He could feel the weight of responsibility settling on his shoulders, but also the thrill of opportunity. "It's an honor, and a responsibility we can't take lightly," he said, his voice steady and sure. "With your intuition and empathy, and my diplomatic skills and strategic thinking, we can ensure that every voice is heard and every tradition is valued. We can create a future where every magical town is united, not isolated, where diversity is celebrated, and change is embraced." In the kitchen, Holly's hands danced over bowls of sugar and spice, her magic infusing the ingredients with a warmth that filled the room. New culinary creations took shape under her skilled touch, each one a testament to the diverse holiday magics they had encountered and harmonized. The scent of gingerbread and peppermint, mingled with the aroma of freshly baked sugar cookies, sweet potato pie, and exotic spices, wafted through the air, a tantalizing promise of the delights that awaited the townsfolk. She hummed a festive tune, her heart light with the joy of creation and the knowledge that her magic was bringing happiness to those she loved. Her baking magic had grown, now encompassing flavors and techniques from various cultures, reflecting the unity and diversity of their magical world. Meanwhile, Jack sat at the worn wooden table, poring over maps and correspondence, his silver hair catching the morning light. His strategic mind was already at work, forging alliances with neighboring towns and ensuring that Mary Hollow would never again be isolated from the wider world of magic and wonder. Each letter he drafted was a bridge, connecting Mary Hollow to other magical communities, each with their own unique traditions and enchantments. He could see the web of unity stretching out before him, a tapestry of magic and friendship that would ensure a brighter future for all. His ice magic shimmered on the parchment, sealing each letter with a touch of Mary Hollow's enchantment. Outside, the town bustled with preparations for the next big celebration. Lights were strung from rooftop to rooftop, decorations hung from every available surface, and the air buzzed with anticipation and the laughter of children. The aroma of pine and roasting chestnuts filled the air, mingling with the scent of freshly fallen snow. Holly and Jack stepped out into the crisp morning air, their breaths visible in the chill, and walked hand in hand through the cobblestone streets. They explored new ways to harmonize the holiday magics that now called Mary Hollow home, greeting friends and neighbors with warm smiles and eager questions. The town was a canvas, and they were the artists, painting a future filled with love, magic, unity, and respect for all traditions. As they reached the town square, they paused, sharing a quiet moment amidst the bustle. Holly looked up at Jack, her green eyes reflecting the festive lights around them, and the love that shone in his gaze. "We've come so far, haven't we?" From that first mysterious bonfire to this, a town united, a future filled with love, magic, and endless possibilities, she said, her voice soft, filled with wonder and gratitude. And to think, it all started with a simple murder mystery and a lost ice prince. Jack nodded, his fingers intertwining with hers, a gentle squeeze conveying his agreement and affection. And unity. That's what makes Merry Hollow strong, he said, his voice firm with conviction. Not just the magic that flows through our veins and the ley lines beneath our feet, but the bonds we've forged, the love we share, and the friendships we've built. That's the true magic of this place. And it's that unity that will guide us through whatever adventures come next. The final scene hinted at more magical adventures on the horizon, as Holly and Jack looked out over the town they had fought so hard to protect and unite. The future stretched before them, filled with love, magic, unity, and the promise of endless discovery. They stood together, hand in hand, ready to embrace the endless possibilities of their magical town and their future as its guardians and guides, their hearts filled with hope and their spirits unbreakable. As the sun rose higher, casting a golden glow over Merry Hollow, the town seemed to shimmer with anticipation, ready to embrace the next chapter of its magical story.